Now, after I've said that about being on course, I'm going to somewhat contradict that and say, in reality, you can't ever really be on course totally. If you think about a ship navigating the ocean or a plane navigating the airways, you're dealing with tides and currents, wind in the case of an old sailing vessel. Ships never go in a straight line. They're always being pushed one way or the other, and so they're constantly correcting their course. So they figure out I'm here and I want to go here. This is my main direction I want to go. So I realize, oh, I'm a little too far to the east. I need to go back to the west. Oh, I'm a little too far to the west. I need to go back to the... And you have to constantly manage that course. You have to correct that course. Imagine a poor airplane that also has to deal with the third dimension of up and down. And you realize that they draw these perfectly straight lines on those maps on the airplane. No, that's not the way the plane is flying. The plane is constantly going back and forth. And sometimes it's the autopilot correcting it, and sometimes it's the pilot correcting it. That's the truth when you're navigating through your career too. You'll lean to the east a bit, you'll lean to the west a bit. The point is getting back on course and knowing where you're wanting to head, because the trouble is sometimes you get off on this course and then you don't watch the compass, you don't think about your career, and what happens? You go shooting off, and the longer you allow that to happen, the further off course you are. That's why they say space travel is such an amazing thing, because it's like hitting a postage stamp from a universe away, because they have to navigate it through all this gravity fields and everything else, and yet put it after several million miles in the size of a postage stamp on the other planet. Well, you can imagine if they ignored it for even a fraction of a second, that's what's going to happen. They're going to miss that planet entirely, end up in deep space somewhere, because without corrections, the air simply multiplies every single day.